If you wait your whole life waiting for something to freaking motivate you, you will never get started on anything in your freaking life. You will be a loser. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is KB, and if you're new here, welcome. Today we're gonna talk about what motivates me, or what should motivate you. And I'm gonna flat out tell you, I'm not gonna do 1, 2, and 3 and make you wait through it. I'm gonna tell you straight up what motivates me. Me, myself, and I motivate myself. My past self, my present self, and my future self is what motivates me. And if you don't start now, you will never freaking start. Before I became a absolute crazy obsession person of progress, if that makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Let me reiterate that. Before I started really caring about what my future would look like, I wasn't that intuitive into what I needed or what I wanted. I didn't really know who I was. It took me breaking my foot for me to realize that, what am I doing? I had never broken a bone in my freaking body, ever. Okay, and when I broke my bone, I started questioning, what's going on? We are pushing 30. We are in the depths of 30. How are we breaking bones? Overnight, when I tell you snap, overnight, I started working out. The people at the hospital told me to stay off my foot. Did I listen? No. Because I had a mission. I had an idea. And my idea wasn't that I was going to break my bone. Because the first time it's easier for you to break the same exact bone once you break it. I was not gonna break that bone again. I started changing how I ate. I started changing what I read. I started changing how I spoke to myself. I changed so many things because I finally realized that my future self is just as important as my present self. I was living so in the moment. I was living so for the past. I wasn't thinking about where I wanted to see myself in the future. That is what started motivating me. I have 3 people to look out for. And also, to be quite honest, my haters. I know your haters are not supposed to be your motivators, but they are very much. And even though some of my haters have turned into my people who want to be in the stands cheering me on, sorry. Once a hater to me, always a hater. Once you show your cards, you will forever be that person for me. And yes, I hold grudges. That's another book. Maybe when I turn 40, we'll work on forgiveness. But right now, no. Nope. Going back to motivation. If you're sitting here wondering, what can I do to get more motivated? It starts from within, sweetheart. And I'm not even trying to feed you a cookie that everybody else has been trying to feed you. I'm feeding you the truth. So listen, you are in charge of you. Nobody else. You. Nobody else is in charge of taking care of you. Nobody is in charge of making sure that you wake up at a decent time. Nobody's in charge of making sure that you are going to sleep at a decent time. Nobody's in charge of taking care of you but you. And if you are an able moving body and you do not recognize the things that your actual body needs, and you haven't taken the chance to even read about it, to learn about it, that's on nobody but you, my friend. You. Nobody else. I hate having people who are such victims in their lives. You don't last very long in my world. I'm very much a positive person. Rarely do you ever see me slumped in my life. Rarely do you ever see me negative Nelly in my freaking life, because I refuse to allow the negative experiences, besides my haters, misdirect me into that negativity zone where I'm not caring about my future, where I'm not caring about my present, and I'm not respecting my past. I'm not going to repeat the same exact thing twice. Never will you ever see me repeat it. Outfits? Yes. Me? Choices? Mistakes? Even then, I learn from other people's mistakes. I don't really enjoy the saying that, really struggle with the line where people say, do not take advice from people where their life doesn't align on where you want to be. No, I take all that advice. You in here? You in that direction? Thanks for warning me. Now I know exactly what to do. Now I know exactly what to do not to end up where you are at. Gimme all the information. I will devour it. It is on you on what you're going to do with that information. It is on me on what I'm going to do with that information. Nobody else. That would be another thing that helps me in my motivation. Mentors are such an important thing, and I collect them like Pokemon. I love me some mentors. Give me a strong, independent, man-hating woman. Gimme. Put her in my pocket. And I'm not saying these women aren't married. Majority of them are freaking married. But guess what? They are exactly where I want to be. They have a man that respects them. They have a body that reflects who they are internally and externally. They are intelligent. They have degrees on degrees on degrees. And if they don't have degrees, they have experiences that I want. I want. And that's what motivates me. Surrounding myself around things that I eventually know I will be able to touch. Not dream about, touch. Hopefully that makes sense. This video is short. I'm not gonna hold you too much longer. I wanted to get this video out because I promised every single Monday I would. Last week I didn't release a video on a Monday because I was really stressed out about that video. It was mainly about me and how I felt like the world perceives me and my weight and how I changed I don't want to say drastically even. I think 40 pounds isn't a lot to lose, but it's heavy. I will say it's very heavy, but you know, I just didn't know if I wanted to release it or not. I'm glad I did. You never know unless you take that step. And I just decided to bet on myself. And guess what? My room's clean, sort of, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Life is getting together, something like that. It's beautiful outside. It is beautiful everywhere, unless you're living in the White House. But everywhere else, fantastical. I just want to leave it here. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down below. Let's keep it peachy. Let's keep it kind. Let's keep it respectful. And remember, motivation starts from within, not out. Motivate yourself. Figure out what you want, put it on paper, and work towards it. Tell me, and if you haven't, I know this is a little toxic, listen to David Goggins, okay? He will put your butt to freaking rest. He will make you feel like you need to get your stuff together. Your stuff isn't together. Your stuff is never good enough. You can always do better than what you did last time. And that victim mentality can drag you down so freaking hard. I don't have any room for victims. I can't. You get 10 seconds with me before I'm like, shut up! Anyways, we're done. Because there's actual people who are actually struggling right now. There are people who are actually dying right now. There are people who do not have freaking rights. And if, like I said earlier, if you have an able moving body and you have access to all of the things to help you be successful and you're not using it, there ain't no victim. There can't be a victim. You ain't the victim. Get your butt up and get moving. As always, drink lots of water and I'll see you next time. Bye. Arrivederci. Ciao. You know what? Peace. I traumatize these people every single week and I love it. Thank you for watching my videos.